back again with my empties for the week. If you remember what our theme was, it's finally sweater weather, although it was kind of warm again, not super warm, but mainly in the 70s. I think we're finally in the maybe 50s. It's getting chilly here, and so yeah, we're finally getting into some fall like weather here, and I've been enjoying some great fall scents, and hopefully you have been too. I want to take a moment and welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe down below, and I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad to have you as a part of this channel. Okay, so we did finish up a couple of candles. I have been really slacking. I think I said that last week too. I've been really slacking on the candles because it's been so warm, and I don't know. It's like, I just don't feel like fall candles in the super warm weather, but I have been picking it up again. So I have a few that are less than halfway left. So hopefully we'll have some more candles to review next week as well. I did finish up this bright Christmas morning here. It burned itself out, went all the way down to the bottom. This is new for the holiday season, and I think it's online and in the stores, some stores anyway, right now. So if you're interested, I think you can go ahead and grab it. This is ripe red berries, blood orange, and crisp apple. This is really more of an apple-y type candle. A lot of people are comparing it to a champagne toast. I think to me, it smells like a mix of the champagne toast and bubbly rosé. That's kind of what it smells like to me, along those lines. So if you like those candles, you might want to pick this one up. Does this scream Christmas to me? No, not at all. This could be an any time of year candle, honestly, and it could replace champagne toast if you burn one of those, like for New Year's Eve. I have one more of these because I really did like the scent of these in the store, and I might hang on to it and burn it then. I don't think I have any more champagne toast left, which is kind of strange. I don't know. I'm not saying I won't pick up another one for New Year's Eve, but anyway, this was good. I enjoyed it. Love the luminary effect on this. Was so pretty as it burned. I did have to cotton ball it a couple of times, which seems pretty par for the course with Bath & Body Works, and at least the last year or so, it just seems like I have to cotton ball them and kind of, pull them along. I don't know. So I finally finished up this pumpkin carving from, I think it's 2013. I'm looking for the date. Yes, 2013 on this. They did bring it back this year, so I wanted to use up one of my older ones. It did burn itself out as I drop it. And yeah, so this is one of my favorite fall scents of all time for Halloween. Just love this. I'm so glad it came back. I bought some 3 wicks. I think I bought a couple of single wicks. I'll have to check in my collection, but in any case, they are selling out. I think a lot of stores sold out of them. This is way better than some of the other pumpkin scents that Bath & Body Works has. So pick it up if you see it, especially if it's on sale. All right, so those were the only two candles that I had. I do have 2 soaps. You guys know, we typically go through 1 soap a week, and sometimes there's no soap, so there's 2 of the following. This is blackberries and basil. My son finished this in his bathroom. Fresh blackberries, sparkling champagne, and basil. I love this scent. I have several of these for this season. I don't know if this was last season's or not. Doesn't matter. I think it might be. But love this one. Picked up a couple on a sale this year. And then one of my favorite fall hand soaps is Afternoon Apple Picking. My husband and I both love this. It's a fresh, juicy apple. It says crisp apple, succulent pear, and cinnamon. I don't smell any cinnamon in this. This is fantastic. I think I got 2 of these, and I'm going to really enjoy it. The second one whenever we get around to it. All right, so we had some... they're going to avalanche. I have some retail waxes I thought we'd go through first. I have my bin over here. I'm going to stick them in there as we're moving on through. So let's get moving. We have Disney Villains, Evil Queen, Just One Bite. This is a cinnamon apple. Yeah, I don't particularly love this. To me, it's a typical cinnamon apple scent. Not for me. I picked it up as part of the collection when it came out previous. I believe this is coming out again. This one is not my favorite scent, so I wouldn't need to grab any more or put it in my club. Glad I used it. Perfect season to use it up and move on. Speaking of this, You guys, I could not. It's rare that I will take a scent out of warmers within, you know, like a half an hour or so, or an hour once it's fully melted and I can smell it. This is one of them. This was Toasted Acorn and Oak. I could not stand this. I don't know what it is. Oh gosh, I don't know. It has just this weird, and it makes my own nose itch right away. I don't know. It's got a weird scent to it. There's something that doesn't agree with my nose. It almost smelled a little, I don't know, in my warmers, I don't know, like almost cologne-ish, but not really. I don't know why, but for some reason my nose went rogue on this one. I couldn't do it. Could not deal with that one at all. All right, so then in my son's bathroom, I melted this Autumn Season from Tuscany. Picked this up at Kroger stores. This is kind of, this one's almost a masculine woodsy type of scent, which is why I did it in his bathroom. It's nice. It's just not something I would want to melt, but he loves these types of scents. So nice, outdoorsy, fresh, like almost like body wash type of scent. That's what it reminded me of. It was good for his bathroom. Not something I would want to melt throughout. All right, we had Tuscany Pumpkin Spice. I really like this. This is really a good pumpkin spice, like creamy, almost like pumpkin spice latte type of blend. Yeah, this is really good. I liked this one. Really enjoyed this. Had it going in my tea lights. I cracked out the tea lights again and had this going. It doesn't last that long in tea lights. This is a very soft wax. It's a soy blend, so it doesn't last long in my tea lights, but it pumps out the scent and we enjoyed it. I combined these two. This was Sensational's Apple Pumpkin Donuts here. To me, this is very spicy cinnamon. Yeah, I do not care for this one either. So I mixed it with this baked pumpkin, which is also kind of a nice like pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie type of scent. And it definitely toned this down. It was good. When I mixed the two together, it was good. I enjoyed it, but because this isn't a favorite, I wouldn't need to get it again, but we used that. All right, keeping with the clamshells, this is a vendor wax. This is another one, unfortunately. So I had two this week, which doesn't normally happen, I'm telling you. I took this out of the warmer. It's Super Tarts Notting Hill Blueberry Muffin, Apple Cider, and Funnel Cake. So you guys, I'm sorry if you, because I'm sure there are some of you that absolutely love this scent. To me, this smelled like, I know, don't throw rotten tomatoes at me, but I'm just telling you what it smells like to me. So it smelled like, you know, when you, I don't know if everybody has this experience, because in Michigan, we have bottle returns, because we have the 10-cent bottle return thing. And so to me, it smelled like that. Like you were walking into the bottle return where people put their beer bottles and stuff, and it's just like old, like warm beer. That's what this smells like to me. I don't know why. I had it in the warmers. It was so strong. So if you're looking for something strong, apple cider, there was no cinnamon in it. It was just a very strong, like almost like an ale, almost like an alcoholic apple cider. If you get those, I happen to like those, but it smelled like a warm alcoholic apple cider or beer scent with hints of blueberry. It just didn't work for me. I don't know. It was a bummer because normally you would think I love blueberry muffin, apple cider. Just didn't work. So here's what it is. We tried it and you know, that's okay. All right. So then we had a couple of these little scent shot cups. We have Melted Mousse Honey Buttered Rolls, which is fresh baked yeast rolls with a hint of whipped cinnamon butter. This was really, really nice. Nice bready type of cinnamon butter scent. Was very good. I enjoyed this. I would recommend it if you like those kinds of scents. Very good. We had Dessa's Cranberry Orange Chiffon Cake, orange chiffon, tart cranberries, and sweet vanilla glaze. I used that in here. I would say it probably lasted about 3 hours, and it was light. I'm going to say maybe a 3 or 4. So I wouldn't get it again, but it was very pleasant. It was a light, pleasant scent. Right now, I put this in today, this Soda Shop Sampler from Zape Cherry Fizz, Cherry Slush, and Fizzy Soda. I just love this. I love cherry fizzy scents. So good. This is really going strong. Very, very good scent. Really enjoying it. Okay, so let me move a couple of those. we're gonna save our vendor of the month to the end. So let's get into our main stack. It's not as big as normal. I don't know what happened. I think some of these scents were lasting quite a while, and so that's why. All right, we have this cranberry pumpkin peanut brittle from L3. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you know, that's a video. I'm throwing stuff. So this was okay. I wouldn't say it was great. It wasn't one that I would get again. I think it was just odd. I would have liked it better if they were separate, I think. Because I almost feel like they canceled each other out. So cranberry pumpkin by itself would be fine, and pumpkin peanut brittle, I absolutely love that scent. I don't know about mixed together because I felt like I got like whiffs of them at different times, but it wasn't really super strong. So yeah, I would get them separate and probably enjoy them that way. We had the Pharmacist's Daughter. I had a couple of these, yeah, because they were smaller pieces. Apple pie, perfect time of year to melt those and enjoy them. This is a really good scent, very strong. Lasted for quite a while, I would say. I think that's a really good one. I would highly recommend picking that one up. We had Rose Girls Marshmallow Pumpkin Coffee. I love coffee. You guys know. Rose Girls does a very, very good coffee. Reminded me of a pumpkin spice latte. I can't say that. That's what it kind of reminded me of, with a little bit stronger. I mean, you could definitely smell the coffee in here. So if you want a pumpkin, like a pumpkin spice latte with heavier coffee, that's a good one to grab. I will definitely get more of that. Destination Wax Coffee Hazelnut. This was great. What I will say is you really got the creamy hazelnut component in here. It wasn't super heavy coffee. So if you don't like as strong of a coffee as I do, this one will probably be good for you. It reminded me of like those hazelnut creamers where you put a whole bunch of that into your coffee and make it more of a dessert than a coffee. This was great. I would definitely get more of that one. We have Baked with Love, Pumpkin Chai, Pie Crust, Funnel Cake, and Sweet and Creamy. I don't know what it is about this one, but this one reminded me a little bit of cornbread. It almost smelled like it had cornbread in here instead of funnel cake, and Sweet and Creamy. It was odd because of that. It was more of a savory type of smell than a sweet. So I wouldn't get this one again. I'm looking for more of a sweet, like pumpkin pie type of scent. That's what I was looking for. And it missed the mark on that one for me. But yeah, if you're looking for more of a savory type of blend, you might want to try that one. We had Capricorn from That Smell Good Shop, lemonade, ginger ale, and raspberry. I finished this up in my bedroom. I kind of was savoring this. I think I only got one. It was very good. You guys know I love fizzy, and then raspberry, lemonade. All of those scents together combined and made a fabulous scent. So yeah, I would totally get that one again. Speaking of, okay, so we have some pumpkin pecan waffles. You guys know, if you saw my melting basket for last week, I definitely pulled pumpkin pecan waffle scents, and here's one of them. L3 Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Don't Cross Streams, which is her adipose, vanilla cookies, vanilla wafer, and vanilla ice cream. You know, this is one of those scents that you just don't want to come to an end, but you want to enjoy it and use it because, you know, like, what's the point if you never melt it and never enjoy it? I love this. I need more. I did ask her to pour just pumpkin pecan waffles. Like, I don't know. I can't get enough of that scent. I don't know. I am afraid that I'm gonna get sick of it, but it's so good. I just love it. Speaking of, we had Wicked Bliss from Rainbow Melts, zucchini, pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookie, and butter brickle. So to me, what this smelled like was pumpkin pecan waffles and kind of a rich caramel sauce. Yes, I need a lot of this. This was fantastic. So it kind of elevated the pumpkin pecan waffles a little bit and made it like I said, a creamy, sweet, decadent caramel. Very, very good if you like pumpkin pecan waffle blends. All right, we had Gold Sugar from L3. This was nice. I used it in my bathroom. Do I need lots of it? No, but I think I wanted to smell the different sugars by themselves and see if I want to blend with it. I think this would be great blended with bakery scents. I think it's kind of an orangey type of sugar, but not like super bright orange. It's almost like an orange bakery to me. And it wasn't super like strong wham in your face, but I like it. I would definitely get it in blends. You know, I might get one puppy pack a year or so and melt it in my bathroom. It was pleasant. I just don't need tons of it. We have this honey pear cider from Hayden Row, juicy pear, sweet honey, and a hint of autumn spice. I did this in my son's bathroom. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Leaves. I mean, but brighter. It's not as like suffocatingly thick as Leaves is. That's the only way I can describe it. But yeah, I mean, similar type of spice, like that mulling spice in there. So not something that I would need, but glad that I tried it. We had Cider Lane, Leaves, and Mallow Fireside. This I wasn't sure if I was going to like. I used it in here later in the day after I was done working. I think the Cider Lane really helped it, and the Marshmallow Fireside was not too smoky. So it was okay. This isn't something I would gravitate towards because I really don't like Leaves at all from Bath & Body Works. So I wouldn't gravitate towards it, but it did surprise me and was better than I thought it was going to be. All right, so we had L3 Coffee Bean, Sea Salt, and Caramel. This was fantastic. Love her coffee bean. It is so strong. Peel the wallpaper off the walls. Strong, and it kind of was tempered down by the sea salt caramel. Made it sweeter. Gave it a little bit of creaminess from that caramel. I liked it. I would definitely get that again. We have Fun Fall Fest, which was pumpkin pecan waffles, yellow cake, and zucchini bread. This one is a blend that I can see where people say zucchini bread smells like feet. I don't know why. This smelled like corn chips, I guess. Like say corn chips and feet. It came out in this blend for some reason. I thought I was going to love it because on cold, I absolutely loved it. But when I warmed it up, it smelled like mainly just like cornbread and feet. No, I left it in. But that wasn't, I love pumpkin pecan waffles, just not that one. I don't know. I had a couple other blends from her, I feel like, and they've been okay. I don't know. All right, we had Flaky Pie Crust from Wandering in Wonderland. I mixed this in with the Scentsy, the Evil Queen, whatever, just one bite or whatever, to kind of temper it down. It definitely helped it. It tamed down some of that spice. So it did its job. That's what I wanted it to do. We have Vintage Chic, Lydia's Sugar Cookie Dough Bakery, Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, Sugar Cookie Dough, and Bakery Goodness. This was very good. I mean, definitely Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow. It did smell like, almost like that would be a cookie. What do they call those? Anyway, it's kind of what it smelled like anyway, in any case, but I really enjoyed this. I would get this one again. We had Dessa's Mad as a Hatter, Black Chai Tea, Orange Zest, Orange and Almond Crumpets. This was pretty good. I thought this was going to be more like tea and cakes, and it really wasn't. It kind of smelled, I don't know, tea and cakes is very distinctive. And when I tell you what it smells like, you're going to say, well, that's tea and cakes. It just, there's a note to tea and cakes that I can pick out in any blend. That wasn't there. So I would say this is more of like an almond bakery with just a hint of orange. And I felt like I got some hints of tea. This was good. I just want her wax to be stronger. If her wax was stronger and lasted longer, I would get a loaf of this. It was really nice and pleasant, warm, comforting. Kind of reminds me of, what is that one from Empire Alchemy, my favorite, Mrs. Potts Spotto Tea. That's what it reminded me of. And so that one performed super well. I will continue to get that one, but this one sort of reminded me of it. It was pretty good. All right, so we had a couple more of these small sample sizes from the Bathing Garden that we did in here. We had Unrelenting Mummy Dust here, which was, I didn't know the scent note, so I said kind of a candy corn and rock candy. That's definitely, kind of smells a little bit bakery now that it's melting in here, with some candy and creamy type vanilla scent. So this was nice, but I wouldn't need to get it again. We had Genuine Eye of Ectoplasm. Definitely ordered a couple of clamshells of this, and actually in the body scrub too. This is so good. It's definitely, I was right. I said lemon curd. That's definitely what it is with lemon and lime. Really, really good scent, and I'm glad I have some more that I can enjoy in the future. We had Creeper. This was strange. I have no idea what this was and didn't write it down. Let me see if I can smell it again. You know how sometimes you get a scent and you're like, okay, kind of. It almost smells like a little bit woodsy. Yeah, almost a little bit woodsy without pine. I don't know what this one was, but I melted it and it didn't last for very long, so I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, and I couldn't find the scent notes, so if you guys know, let me know. And then we had Voodoo Doll. This smelled like, to me, sweetened condensed milk, so it was very creamy kind of scent. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. This was pleasant, again, but it wasn't super strong. It didn't take over, I mean, and it was in here. So I don't know how it would do in the rest of my house. It probably needed, to be fair, probably needed more cure time. But in any case, I used it, and I wouldn't get it again, but glad I tried it. Went through our whole big pack, and now we're on to Britta's. So we're cruising right along. Okay, so as you guys know, Britta is our vendor of the month. We've been picking scents out of a bin blindly and then melting them. This first one was a custom that I did of tea and cakes, lemon curd, and library. So we did finish this one up this week. I would do the tea and cakes and lemon curd again and omit the library. I feel like the library just took over this blend, but otherwise I love her tea and cakes and lemon curd. It's so good. Yeah, her tea and cakes is fabulous. So yeah, I would get that one again. We have, speaking of, Twisted Wonderland Tea and Cakes, Blackberry and Lemon Curd. So this adds the blackberry to it. This is so good. It's going right now. It's been going for about 4, maybe 5 hours at this point. And her blackberry is very nice, juicy blackberry. And combined with that tea and cakes, it's fabulous. Yeah, I would definitely stock up on this. I probably have some more of this. I'm hoping. I'm hopeful that I do, because that's great. All right, so we have Sam, which is orange sherbet, lollipops, and cotton candy frosting. I did this in my bedroom. I really liked this. It wasn't, I think because it wasn't the whipped cream, which I don't happen to love, it didn't tamp it down too much with the cotton candy frosting. And in my room, I feel like it was the right size for this type of scent. It didn't blow my socks off or blow the doors off of the room, but it was good and I could smell it for quite a long time. That was really good. We had Monster Breakfast, Fruit Loops, Strawberry, and Blackberry. I love her cereal blend, so if you haven't tried her cereal, definitely pick it up. This one I would say probably fizzled between 4 and 5 hours, but we enjoyed it and it kicked it out for, you know, it's pretty strong for that 4 to 5 hour mark. All right, let's see. We have Death Beach. Salty Sea Air, Coconut, Cream Pie, Strawberry, and Pineapple. I would say what I mainly got was the Salty Sea Air, Coconut, and Strawberry. The pineapple wasn't really present. I would have liked a little bit more pineapple, but I feel like this would still be going on, going strong, if I hadn't taken it out of the warmer like a whole week, because that Salty Sea Air is so strong, and that Coconut Cream Pie just kind of tamped it down so it wasn't super salty. I need a lot of this. This was fantastic. So creamy and rich. That's mainly what I got, is the Salty Sea Air and Coconut Cream Pie with hints of strawberry. This is so good. I highly recommend if you like Salty Sea Air blends and you like coconut. It wasn't like a, you know, sunblock type of coconut or even like a body care coconut. It definitely was a bakery. This was fantastic. Loved it. I hated to take it out of the warmer, but you know, I have other scents that I'm using, and really at the end, I mean, you mainly just get the Salty Sea Air, but I feel like that is such a strong oil that it'll last forever. All right, we had Voodoo Island, Orange Sherbet, Hawaiian Punch, Lemon Curd, and Whipped Cream. Again, I'm not a huge fan of whipped cream, although hers is not bad. This was okay. I mean, I feel like I got Hawaiian Punch and Orange Sherbet. I don't know if I need a lot of this, but I enjoyed it while I melted it, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get tons of it. We have Wake Up the Dead, Fruity Pebbles, Lemon Meringue, and Cotton Candy Frosting. Another really good cereal blend that I would keep, you know, 1 or 2, probably of these souffles for when we're in the mood for a cereal scent. It's a good one for sure. And then this last one is another tea and cakes blend, Creeps and Berries, tea and cakes, blackberry jam, and blackberry. Definitely this one, I will buy several of these to have these on hand. Love her blackberry, like I said, and the tea and cakes is really great. So this one, really, really good, and enjoyed it. Enjoyed it a lot. Okay, so that gets to the end of our wax basket for the week. A lot of great scents. If they were doing well, I left them in the warmers and we just enjoyed them. I mean, what's the point in taking them out if they're doing well and we enjoyed it? Plus, we had quite a few scents that I finished up maybe partial of the bag if we had a loaf of it or whatever. So you'll be seeing some of those in our using up the leftovers basket when we do that in the first of the month. So what is our theme for next week? It shouldn't be a shock or surprise. We are going to go with a Halloween theme. It's all going to be like Halloween shapes, some spooky blends, I don't know, spooky blend names. We're gonna have a lot of fun with scents that you might find during Halloween. So some candy scents, some pumpkin scents, of course. We'll have apple blends. I'm sure pumpkin pecan waffles will feature heavily in that basket. We're just gonna have a nice fun week. I'm gonna pull out my pumpkin carving candle, I'm sure, probably for the weekend. Probably next weekend we'll enjoy some of that. I have a couple, like I said, candles I'm using up. Some small. I use these in my office in here during the day. I've been melting or burning these pumpkin pecan waffles in here. It's nice. I can get 2 single wicks in here and get a good scent going in this office. So I've been enjoying that. So thank you so much for watching today. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and film that right after this one. We're gonna film our basket. So you're gonna see the same Halloween shirt. It says frequent flyer with a witch's broom on it. You will see that tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.